Hey folks, today we're going to do a reverse sear on a Cowboy Ribeye. This is something that I've been wanting to do for quite a while, so why not do it today? Today's a beautiful day here in Georgia. Yet again, it's May, sun's out, it's 80 degrees. Might as well fire up the grill. So we're going to do that steak, we're going to do a side of potatoes, mushrooms, and onions to go with it. And then, we'll show you how to do that right now. Alright, we had some camera issues, so I wasn't able to show you guys exactly how I prepped the meat, but I'll tell you the process. So I had about an 1.5 inch Cowboy, which is a bone-in ribeye. I only did olive oil, salt, and pepper. A heavy layer of salt and pepper, just because that steak can take it, and that's where the flavor comes in, especially during the searing portion of the cook. Got the grill set up, indirect heat at 250. Ideally, we'll smoke the meat for about 45 minutes. We want to pull it off when it gets about 125, let it rest for a couple minutes while the big green egg then heats up to 500-600 degrees, and then we'll sear it off and finish it off. So that's the idea behind this cook. Also, we've got in a foil pack with some red potatoes, onions, and mushrooms. At the 30-minute mark of this cook, I'll come back, show you guys what everything looks like. But again, my fault for not being able to show you the prep, but we won't stop that from putting out the video. We'll be back in 30 minutes. Alright guys, 30 minutes have passed. Let's open it up and see what we have. Alright, looking pretty good. I think what I'll do is check the temperature and see where we stand, see how much longer we may have. And again, I'm aiming for about 125, and we are very, very close. Very, very close. So that's a good thing. So that lets me know that I'm almost at my point of pulling this guy. And I prefer to pull it a little soon, and have a little undercooked piece of meat as opposed to an overcooked piece of meat. You can't fix an overcooked steak. If it's a little undercooked for what I may like, and I like my steaks medium to medium rare to medium, then you can always throw it back on the grill. But just a full pack, potatoes and mushrooms. Those are looking pretty good, smelling pretty good too, so we'll check for tenderness. Not quite ready on those yet. So we'll let those continue. But we'll get the steak pulled off here in a second. We'll get the grill fired up for searing. And we'll sear it, let the potatoes finish, and we'll be ready to eat. So a couple more minutes. I'll get back to you guys when it's time to sear. Alright family, we got the meat pulled off. Wanted to show you the scale and magnitude of this piece of meat. Again, I wasn't able to show it to you earlier due to the camera issues, but that is an 1.5 inch, little under 1.5 pound ribeye. So it's off. What we're doing right now is we got the big green egg coming up to temp. We want the big green egg up to 500-600 degrees for a sear, so that we can sear the outside. But to assist with that sear, we're going to do a little magic trick here. So I got some melted butter, and we're just going to baste the steak in that melted butter, just like this, like that. And that's going to help create a nice, beautiful crust on the steak, and just add an additional layer of flavor as well. So we'll get this turned over. We'll do the same thing. That. And that looks good already. And by the way, the steak can be eaten right now. I mean, it is up to temp, ready to go. But we want to create that nice sear, that crust on the outside of the steak. That's where most of the flavor comes in. So give us a couple more minutes. Again, the grill's coming up to temp. We'll throw it on, get it seared up. After that, we'll let it rest for about 10 minutes, and then we'll get into it. Alright, as you can see, the big green egg is scorching. So let's do the searing portion of the cook. Here we go. Oh man. Gonna let that cook for about a minute or two per side. Pull it off. I'll show you what it looks like when it's ready to flip. Alright, it's been about a minute and a half. I did give it a quick 45-degree turn about 45 seconds in. So let's get it flipped. Oh yeah, look at that. That's what we're for right there. That's what we're looking for. Look at that. That is beautiful. Alright, one more minute. We'll pull it off, give it a 10-minute rest, and it'll be time to carve in. Wow. Alright, sidebar. If you're wondering what happened with the potatoes, having to grill at 250 wasn't enough heat to cook those in the amount of time that it cooked the steak for its medium rare temp. So we had to pull the potatoes off while we got the grill heated up. We took them inside, put them in the oven, turned the oven up to about 400, and right now they're ready to go. So a little bit more time on the potatoes would have been great. Lesson learned. We'll do it right the next time. Alright, y'all. Here's the moment of truth. Let's cut in this bad boy and see what we got. Oh my goodness. Look how pretty that is. Look how juicy that is. Look at that. Wow. Hold on. Look at that. Let's give this a taste. See what the reverse sear hype is about. Man, that was that's really good. Never done that before. Steak is very tender, very juicy, as you can see. I like that a lot. That might be the way we do steaks from now on. So I will give this method a try. Again, put the grill down low and slow, smoke the meat for about 30 to 45 minutes, turn the grill up, sear it, let it rest for 10 minutes, carve into it, have a great meal. This was really good. I'm really about to enjoy this. Along with my potatoes, I'll give you a shot of those to see how those turned out. And a little side of potatoes, mushrooms, onions. It's about to go down.